Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to begin by thanking all of you for your presence today and your extreme dedication to the GSP program. It's been greatly appreciated. My name is Naeem Isa, and I am currently a junior in the Georgetown College majoring in biology, and I hope to one day become a physician and healer. Also, I'm getting my scholarship from the class of 1986, so if Mrs. Carrie Zukowski is out there, very heartfelt thank you. So I come from Springfield, Virginia, and I am the first son of 2 Syrian immigrants, and I'm actually the first one to go to college in the Isa family. So this has been a tremendous step. And so I would like to give you a story about my choice for coming to Georgetown. Initially, I never had any inkling to come to Georgetown. I was being courted at the time by Virginia Commonwealth University to engage in the guaranteed 8-year program that guaranteed a bachelor's and a doctor of medicine at the Medical College of Virginia, all for a free ride, which was very hard to beat. But then, my father kept saying, in Syria, everyone knows Georgetown, 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 and he kept begging me to apply. I'm like, all right, fine, But the thing is, I felt it was too close to home, and I didn't want to see my family that often, So I figured just to make him happy, I would apply. I never thought I would actually get an acceptance here. And after actually applying, I did get the acceptance, and it gave me the shock of my life. And actually, the GSP program was the final determinant of my choice to come to Georgetown. I've been able to get a stipend from the Howard Hughes Medical Institute for a biomedical research program here to pursue research at the Department of Neuroscience over at Georgetown Medical Center. And again, I'd just like to thank all of you very much for your very warm support. The GSP program has been fantastic and has been doing wonders for all of us. And just hope you all know that your contributions have definitely made a change in my life forever for the best. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Valeria Palacios, called by everyone Val because it's so much easier. I'm from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I come from a family with a single mother, and I have 2 other brothers. And I guess for someone like me, it would be expected that I would have gotten pregnant when I was 16 and probably just stayed in Las Cruces for the rest of my life, just like the vicious cycle. But my mom was very encouraging of getting an education and furthering yourself. So to make a long story short, I worked really hard in high school, and I knew I wanted to go to a really good school. No one in my family has gone to college, so for me to go to college and to apply to schools like Georgetown and all the other private schools was a big deal because I didn't want to limit myself to a state school. And I ended up coming here to visit. I spent 3 weeks here for a summer program. I fell in love with the campus. I met some students that were studying here during the summer, and they were you could just see how, I don't know, people took their school seriously, but they were kind of laid back too, and it just seemed like an environment where I wanted to be a part of. I didn't feel left out. I felt like I could fit in here. So I ended up applying, and I got in. It was a big shock, but the other schools I got into didn't offer as good financial aid as Georgetown did. And looking at it, I knew I would probably have to take out loans and stuff until I looked at my financial aid package and realized I got a scholarship for GSP. And I realized I wouldn't have to take out a loan, which was a big deal because, getting in debt right when you graduate, especially when you come from a family that doesn't have a lot of money, is pretty stressful. So GSP did have something to do with me picking Georgetown, but when I did pick it, I didn't know exactly what it was until I got here and realized that it's more than just receiving money every year. It's a network. I got a lot of my friends are in GSP. It's nice to walk around campus and know other people, and there aren't very many other opportunities to get to talk to alumni and get to meet other people who have gone through Georgetown. So, well, thank you so much for your support and for being here.
Hi, I'm Ben Froman from, I'm in the School of Foreign Service. I'm from Bloomington, Indiana. And needless to say, we don't have a very large alumni connection in Bloomington, Indiana. So much so that, like Naeem, I had never really heard about Georgetown much before I started looking for colleges my junior and senior year. One of my best friends and I are the first 2 people from my city to ever go to Georgetown. He and I ended up getting accepted at the end of the long and difficult process. My junior year, I took this advice from my uncle, and it turned out that Georgetown was having, there was a representative coming to speak up in Indianapolis, and along with other school representatives, and so I went up to this conference being excited about Harvard and Columbia and Georgetown, and I came out of this conference being excited about Georgetown. But my friend who came out here with me, he got to go on the GAP program, which is like the GAP weekends in April and May, when Georgetown is at its most gorgeous. And he came back from that, and he was just speaking wonders of Georgetown and of the beautiful campus and of the people there. And one of the things that truly convinced me that this would be a great fit for me was he said, dude, there is a club at Georgetown, and they just grill. They just go out on nice days on Friday afternoons and they just grill burgers and sell prices to other students. And I said, that sounds like a great school that would have because Georgetown is obviously full of brilliantly academic people, and and its alumni go on to do great things. But to have somewhere where there's the academic rigor, but also people who know how to relax and be sociable and have a good time, I thought it was a great compliment. And so I applied to Georgetown, and I got in, and it was an amazing feeling. And then along with that came the almost equally crushing feeling of looking at the financial aid package that was offered. And this was before GSP, and we were looking at it, and in my family. We talked about this many times over dinner, and I can tell you with utter sincerity that I would not be here today if not for this program. And so for that and for everything that I've done since being here, I'm immensely grateful to everyone in this room, and also of course to Missy for keeping this program so alive. Like, everything that I've done, I cherish so much. I'm so grateful for it, and really it comes down to this program and a little bit, that extra little bit that it gives to students who are on the line. And so again, I want to thank you for all your help and for being such an important part of this program.